guys, welcome back to Little Piece of Heaven Farm. I'm Cheryl, and today we're going to can up some greens. I went out to the garden, picked all of my collard greens. I have some Brussels sprout greens, some broccoli greens, and some cauliflower greens. So we're going to get them in the sink, we're going to soak them and clean them really good, and then we're just going to stem them, pull everything off the main stem, put them in our little stock pot here, cook them down, and I'll go through that little bit of recipe. I use a little bit of ham broth, it's better than bouillon, some onion, and I cut up some bacon and throw it in there with the greens, let them cook for like anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes, and then we're going to can them up, and they have to be pressure canned. Okay guys, I don't know if some of you might know what destemming is. I'm going to show you. So here's the leaf, and we're just going to rip it down and take out the hard part, and then we're just left with the leaf. Okay, and we're going to do it to all of them from the sink and wash them, and I'll do one more. You just pull it down from the vein and then break it. Some people cut them out. I just rip them out. Do it the way you want to do it, and we'll see you back here in a few minutes. Okay, welcome back everybody. I've already cut up some of my ingredients. I have 15 slices of bacon cut up. They're about 1.5 inch chunks. 2 medium onions, and my better than bouillon ham stock that I'm going to use for this recipe, and 2 to 3 tablespoons of vinegar will go in the pot, and the greens will cook for like 30 to 40 minutes. We're going to rinse them, strain them, and start putting them in the pot once we get all the other ingredients in. I'm going to get the stock in first, and what we're going to use is a couple teaspoons, probably the rest of this little jar. And I have this water. The water is about right up to here. And we're going to put these in pint jars. And I'm heating up the water. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in. And about a half a teaspoon. And I'm using pink Himalayan salt. You can use whatever salt you want, but iodized salt. And I'm going to put the onions in. Give that a stir. And I'm going to put half the bacon in right now. And I'll put the other half when I get the greens in. Add in a little bit of pepper, about a half a teaspoon, and you can put whatever you like in your greens. You don't have to follow this. The bacon adds more flavor. The ham stock makes it really, to me, makes it really good. So now we're gonna start getting our greens in here. Whipped up. And you're going to just let these wilt down and cook. So yeah, it makes some good eating this winter. Okay, you know what I'm doing? I'm filling up my pot. I'm going to sweat these down. And we'll come back when I have everything else in. And I brought you back to let you know I did put the vinegar in. I went ahead and put in 1/3 of a cup. And you just let that marinate in with all your greens. And let this cook. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. We'll get it all nice and melty. We'll be putting these in pints. And we'll be processing them for 75 minutes. The greens have cooked for 40 minutes. I have my pressure canner heating up, so when we fill the jars, they'll stay warm. And I have my jars in the oven. I'm going to bring a few out, and we're going to start filling these guys up. I'm going to see how many greens we can stuff in this little jar. And we're going to need an inch headspace. Don't like it when they float. You are going to need to add some liquid. Always debubble. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more liquid. And always wipe your lids when you're using any meat that has a lot of grease, like bacon. And get a hot lid. And ring. And that's jar number 1. finger tight. And there we go. Jar number 2. Okay guys, you know what I'm kind of doing here, and I'll bring you back when I have the canner loaded. Okay, welcome back guys. I have 16 pints in the pressure canner. 3 of them are just broth, and then I got some left in this pot here that I'm going to bring out my other pressure canner and put them in quarts and do those for 90 minutes. It's just broth, but it still has some bacon in it, so yeah, we're going to get that canned up too. Anyway, I'll bring you back when the process is finished, and thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you in a few. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, I had to pull out the old warhorse here, and I had 7 quarts of the ham stock left that I went ahead and canned up. That's good to have on your shelf. And I have 13 pints of the greens canned and 3 pints of the ham stock. So let's pull some jars out. And they're looking pretty good. They smell really good too. I'm making me hungry all over again. But yeah, really good stuff. So if y'all have gardens and stuff like that, and you're growing cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, collards, spinach, put them all together. And this is the ham stock. It has pieces of bacon in the bottom, most of the jars. But yeah, don't throw this out. Just save it. You can freeze it. Whatever. I just went ahead and can it so I can have it on the shelf. Anyway, appreciate you guys stopping by the farm today and hanging out with me while we're doing this adventure. And I appreciate the subscribers, the likes, the comments. Keep the comments coming. And if you guys make canned collard greens or any type of greens, leave it down on the comment on this video and tell me what you use them for and how do you prepare them, or how do you can them up. That would be something interesting to read and share. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye.